I needed new boots for this weekend because my old ones had holes in the sole, so I've very hastily acquired another pair. They've redesigned my usual boots. These are not the same as my old pair. Similar price point and everything. Quick comments, because I've never actually seen a set of these. The venting here, this is rubber mesh over textile. Yeah, that may flow some extra air, but boy, that would also flow a lot of water if you run in a wet race, which I have before. I don't have rain boots. The perforations, these are much larger, so that may promote some airflow. Toe sliders, okay, plastic, no good for me, so I need to immediately replace those with aluminum. Fortunately, these say that these use the same toe sliders as my old pair of boots. So hopefully that means I'm not throwing away old stuff, but I think these will do for this weekend. Again, this, instead of being leather, this is just textile. So I don't know, overall it feels a little bit cheaper, but maybe it actually is cooler. It's Texas, so staying cool is pretty big priority. We'll see. I'm going to go to SOCAL Supermoto in a couple days here, and I literally needed something to wear because last weekend my boots went clear through the bottom. All done. Okay, well, I will see how these do. I wish these were in white. They only seem to sell black. I live in Texas. It's too damn hot. Black is too damn hot. But, well, this is all they sell. Time to man up and go black. Went over to my spares to check. I normally buy these in bulk. That's what they are if you want to know. These are aluminum toe sliders. These should fit on these boots. I'm going to replace the plastic with the metal. We'll see if they fit or not. I'm going to cut these open, take these off. Fingers crossed. I bought 20 of these a while back. Looks like I have one set left, so time to order. Okay, that came off pretty easily here. Yeah, these mountings look identical, and I'll be honest, I had my old boots resold for about $100. I would absolutely do that again. It looks like the way this is molded into the sole, it's one piece, so it would not surprise me if my old boots have the same soles as these new ones. Good thing. Unless I actually grind through the leather inside the boot, resoling it. I just need to remember to do that before I go all the way through the sole. Let me put this on next, and I think that will probably be just fine. Good news. Okay, these are no easier to get on than the old boots. It's a little bit of a, yeah, technique is important. The wrench that comes with the sliders is worse than IKEA grade. This is single use. It looks like somebody almost bent the thing by hand and just cut it off with a pair of dikes on the end. It doesn't fit the screw very well, but you only got to use it once, right? Well, sorry, twice. Then it goes in the trash. Anyway, on to the second boot, and we're almost done. Okay, so I cut off the tags off the boots. I guess I'm keeping them. This little booklet that came with the boots. Holy crap, do I need to read that to wear boots? That's kind of crazy. Don't remember my other boots coming with a phone book. Anyway, here's my old boots. You can see worn through there. On the bottom, inside the boot, it literally feels like there's a staple sticking through on my foot. This weekend, I literally thought there was a rock inside my boot and then found out, no, it's the bottom of the boot smashing into my foot. These were resold about 6 months ago, so I think these soles are the same as the new boots. New boots, old boots. I mean, the molding and everything else, I mean, as far as I can tell, it looks the same. So I don't know if the quality of the soles is improving with this, if it's the same as before, but I have a feeling that wear is going to happen pretty quickly. Again, these, I've only been wearing these for 6 months. So there's a lot of peg pressure there because it's really thin, and maybe it's just pressing into the leather underneath and something else. Maybe resoling, just I did more damage before that. I don't know, but I'm going from these boots, V2 version, to the V3. The boots used to have leather here on the perforation, and now they have this textile stuff with rubber. I don't know. I would rather have another pair of these, to be quite honest. Anyway, we'll see when I actually ride it. Maybe it flows more air, it's better, but up here it seems like there's more perforation that's absent here. We'll see. And these are my really, really old street boots from back in the day. These are Aerostitch boots. Anyway, the only reason I'm bringing this up was I thought, I'm going to ride SOCAL Supermoto off-road in the dirt. Do I really want to put brand new boots in the dirt where they will get all messed up? But then, here's the problem. I took these boots, wore these at Coda once because that's all I had. I wore these boots and, well, they don't have toe sliders. So I beveled down the sole of the boot right through the stitching. If I'd kept going, it would have got worse. So maybe these are a bad choice. These are fine for dirt street riding, but track riding, mini bikes, go-kart track, probably not a good idea. But just a reminder, if you don't have toe sliders and you have big feet like me that drag everywhere, get you some toe slider boots. Much better choice.